welcome. My name is Brent Hoskins, and I serve as Executive Director of the Business Technology Association. And you can see the rest of the attendees on the call, among them the staff members, Brian Smith, who's going to kind of walk us through the website today. You might know him better than anybody because he's the person who reaches out to dealers on a regular basis and every day. And a lot of people know him very well. He's not only there to maintain and grow membership, obviously, in his job, but he's there as a resource to members. So anytime that you feel like you've got a question, you're trying to find somebody in the industry or make a connection or just something you wish you knew about the industry you don't know, if he doesn't know, he'll help you find the answer. So reach out to Brian at any time. And what we're going to do today is we're just going to walk through the website just to help you kind of better understand the full range of benefits that the association offers. And hopefully, you'll find that of value, because we have found that a lot of members don't always necessarily know all the benefits that we provide. We sometimes have people who have been members a long time, and we say something about some member benefit, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know you did that," or offer that. So anyway, that's kind of what led to the creation of these calls. So let me turn it over to Brian, and Brian just kind of walk us through the website.
All right, thanks, Brent. We'll just kind of go through this, and if there at any time you want to stop me and you have a question or something specific that you're looking for, just yell out, and we'll get the answers for you. When you go to the website, the BTA login, bta.org, first thing you want to do is make sure you have a login. And to do that, you just go up here to login, and this page will pop up. And if you don't have one, or you already do, you can sign in or just say create one, and then you put your name and information in there and sign in. That way you'll be taken to the info hub. And I've already signed in as the BTA president, Don Risser. So even if you've already created a login and you go to the BTA website and sign in, you'll be taken to this page automatically. And this page, you can get all the information that you necessarily need, like my info. You can come in here and change your contact information and all the, membership. You got your billing, you can, related contacts, related businesses. So, if you want to update any of your revenue or years, the year established. So this is where you find your info. And then if you're looking for, this is where you also find the membership directory. So if you're looking for somebody in particular, you can come up here and do a custom, let's just say we want to know what brands do you carry. So let's just say you want to find a Kyocera dealer. You just put brands carried Kyocera, hit done, and all the Kyocera dealers will pop up for you. And then when you click on one of them, it'll kind of give you their contact information and the stuff that they've got underneath there. So it'll show up some of the contact information and where they're located at. So you can do the member search there. And then to get to the BTA homepage, once you log in, just scroll down here to the bottom where it says BTA homepage, and you're back to the homepage. So starting here at the homepage, we've got this scrolling. This is just a lot of the upcoming events that we're getting ready to have, and I'll get in more to the different information here. But you start off with About Us. You can just, all of these tabs up here have drop-down menus. And if you come over here to the benefits menu, you just click on that, and that'll open up a page that shows all the benefits that are available to the BTA member. And they're all individual links. So all you got to do is just click on one of those links and you can get access to it. I'm going to just go through these tabs up here and kind of give you some information about BTA. So as we start with the About Us tab, you can just go here, and this will kind of give you all the information about BTA through the years. There's testimonials, there's photo archives, there's video archives. So there's a lot of good information on these pages. So just look at About Us. There's also the National Board of Directors, and let's start here with the district officers. BTA is broken into 4 districts. We've got the West, the Mid-America, the Southeast, and the East. And you're in the East, Nick. And welcome, Anita. I see you're joining, so welcome. You go to the East. This is all the officers in the East District. So this is a great source to network with fellow dealers, basically. If you've got questions about BTA and some of the things that we can offer, if you don't get a hold of me or you're looking to talk to an individual dealer, these guys are all volunteers, so they run dealerships just like you do. So each district has their own officers. And then there's the national board. And here's their officers. So here's Don Risser. He's the president of BTA, and he's who I'm logged in at. Adam Gregory will be the president next year, and Deborah Dennis, vice president. David Palomeni is the past president. And then each district has their own representatives. So you can scroll through here, and there's a host of individuals that can give you a lot of good information. So that's the About Us tab. And then the BTA headquarters staff. There's Brent, Valerie, Elizabeth, and myself, and our contact information if you're looking to get a hold of us directly. The membership tab, if you scroll down and click on vendors, that'll show you all the vendors that are associated with the BTA dealer channel, the consultants, the trainers, and the publishers. So it's a great source that if you're looking for, ACDI, you just click on the logo. That'll either go to their homepage or to a BTA page. So that's pretty good if you're looking for a particular vendor. They're all alphabetized, so you just go down here and pick a vendor. Then we've got the dealer helping dealer discussion groups. I'll get to that in a minute. We've got peer groups as well. There's a pro dealer group, and then there's a select dealer group. And these are above your BTA membership. These are protected territories. And let me get to the map here. So each one of these stars has a dealer there, and they are in the pro dealer group. And so it's a protected territory. So if you got 4 or 5 up here, you would have to be approved by these individuals if you wanted to join the group. And the same would hold true for the select dealer group as well. They have the same type of situation where they've got the map and shows you all the dealers that are part of the select dealer group. And now to be a part of that group, it's an additional charge each year above and beyond your BTA membership. Okay, let's see here. Then if I'll start with the benefits going here. The BTA Legal Services is Bob Goldberg, and he is due to retire in June 30th, the last event to capture the magic event. But Bob Goldberg's been BTA legal counsel for 47 years, and he will leave in June. And Greg Goldberg, his son, will be the next legal counsel for BTA. You can use this and call up Bob or Greg. Unlimited phone consultation, get advice and consultation on your business. And you can come down here, and there's a lot of information under the legal. One of them is the legal documents. They've created legal documents that you can cut and paste. So like there's one with artificial intelligence. So you can just come on down here, confidentiality agreements. Each one of these are a Word document. You can open them up, cut and paste, add your logo to it, and send it out so that you can update your transactional documents, like, application for employment, background checks, employee cell phone usage. So there's a host of resources right here, maintenance agreements. So just cut and paste and add those to the benefits, or you can add that to your transactional documents. The BTA scholarship, the deadline is May 1st, and BTA offers scholarships. The numbers are $3,000, $2,000, $1,500, and $1,000 scholarships, and we've given away through the years 1.8 million, I believe, and it's good for any of your employees or any of their children that go to school. And I know this is one of Brent's favorites, and he likes to throw in a comment or two, so go for it, Brent.
I like to chime in. because it is something special that we do. And as Brian mentioned, we're kind of right in the middle of it right now. By that, I mean, while the deadline is passed, so the next deadline won't be till May 1st, 2025. We're in the process of still getting some of the applications. They have to be postmarked by May 1st. And so Brian is showing you a poster that you can download from the website. That's the one that we will need to update. We'll change it to 2025. But the idea is that you can print that out and use it in your dealership, put it up in a break room or whatever. And so your employees will see that your membership in BTA is a value for everybody in the company, essentially, particularly as it relates to the Scholarship Foundation, because as Brian mentioned, the scholarships are awarded to the sons and daughters of full-time employees. Occasionally, there'll be a full-time employee that's in school, and they could be an applicant as well, but they have to have a certain amount of hours. It does need to be an accredited university. We have a dean at a local four-year university here in Kansas City, where we're located. We just turn over all those applications to him, and he reviews them and has a system to emerge with a list of who the winners are based on the merits of their application and all the accompanying documents. So we don't look at them. We look at them just to sort them and know that we match up a transcript from a high school to the student's application, but we don't do any of the evaluation. I never see them myself. So anyway, that's coming up. We're going to be writing a bunch of checks in the next month or so to those recipients. And so as Brian's scrolling there on the page, you can see that we do ask that people, if they can, and not everybody does, but many of them do, they provide us an image of the check presentation from the sponsoring dealer and the student, and sometimes the parent is in the photo as well, as is the case in some of those photos there. So Brian, I gave you a little bit of break, but thank you for the opportunity, and I'll let you move on.
And if you've got some questions about the scholarship, the contact is Elizabeth Marvel, and she's on the call today. There's her email and her phone number. So if you've got, specific questions about things, she would be the one to kind of take care of those answers there. Let's see here, scholarship, business support services. So you click on that. There's Ask the Analyst. All of these have access. They're just resources. Telemarketing, CRMs, recruitment services, and I'll get into the Dealer Helping Dealer, which is probably one of the better ones to deal with here. Dealer Helping Dealers was a program that was created during the COVID years, and we tried to figure out a way to have dealers network with each other without having to travel and be in person. And we came up with the Dealer Helping Dealers, and there's three aspects of it. Got questions and answers. So there was, like you see here, there were some COVID questions that were asked there. But you click on the Dealer Helping Dealer question and answer, and there's questions that have been asked, and then all the answers that come with it. So it's a great resource that you can just scroll through here, see the question, and just click on that and get some answers. So that's one aspect of it. And you can send in your question. Let's see, where does it say that? Right here. If you have a question you'd like to ask the dealer channel, just send your question to Brent@bta.org with the subject line Dealer Helping Dealer and the question, and then it'll be posted there, or he'll send it out to the dealer community as a whole, get responses back. It'll be posted here. And from every month, we pick one of those questions and put it into the Office Technology magazine. We've also got discussion groups, and I know Brent will talk about this a little bit. These are non-competing dealers, 25 to 30 non-competing dealers that meet via Zoom for about an hour. And some of them meet, every 2 weeks. Some of them meet during, once a month. There's Brent will tell you there's a service, there's a sales, and I think there's 2 or 3 proprietary owners.
Yeah, there's 3 for owners, and there's 1 for sales, or 2 for sales now we have, and then there's 1 for service. The service management call was just this morning, so it's fresh on my mind. So again, as Brian said, we had a group of non-competing dealers, in this case service managers, asking each other questions about what it is they do from hiring. There was a discussion on Prentanista today. There was a discussion on several vendors that they were wondering if anybody had any experience with these particular vendors. So it's on and on. I never know what they're going to ask, but there's always plenty of questions and topics submitted. And again, they're non-competing dealers. As Brian said, this started, during the pandemic. The first two groups started in May of 2020. And they were all we were talking about then is things related to the pandemic. Everybody was a little bit in a big state of concern, so significantly a big state of concern where things were headed. What are we going to do? All those sorts of things. Now, of course, we don't talk about the pandemic at all. We talk about everything but, right? And so those two groups that I mentioned among the six now, those two groups have met 95 times since they first met. And so as you could imagine, the groups are getting to know each other really well. I know that some of them stay connected outside of the calls. I know some of them have visited each other's dealerships. And I had somebody I was talking to just the other day. He said he'd gone to one of the other group members' dealerships and thought he was going to be there a couple hours, and they gave him the whole day. He spent the whole day with him. So learning about their processes and setup and everything else. So they are essentially dealers helping dealers. So it's free. It's part of membership. It's easy. Not everybody attends every time, as you could imagine. Things come up, but I keep them on the invite list until they tell me no, and that almost never happens. So something to consider if it's a good fit for you or somebody in your dealership. Again, owners, senior management, sales, service, just email me at brent@bta.org and I'll get you connected to one of the groups. So thank you, Brian. Turn it back over to you.
The third leg of the Dealer Helping Dealer is the repair network. And we're trying to build this out and trying to market it. But the concept is if you have a national account in your territory and they want to install something in a different state, to find a BTA member that is out there that can help you out. So the concept is you sign up for this, and we hopefully can get all this filled in. And you come in here, you sign up, you click here to let's see here, you click to log in, and it's just a one-page form that you need to fill out and just get your contact information and brands that you carry and that type of thing. So you fill that out, and you'll eventually have a little flag there. And when you come through here, all you got to do is just click on one of these, and it'll tell you who it is, what brands they carry, who's the contact. So that would be a great thing for you. You know, if you guys, when you get off the call, just go to Dealer Helping Dealer Repair Network, sign your dealership up. And if somebody's looking to do an install in your territory and they need some help, they can contact you, and then vice versa. Go that route with it. Any questions so far? Okay. Then we've got, discounted programs. So you can come in here, car rental, gas, electric. And like I say, all of that is still on this, the benefits page. So you got the business support, the channel research, and that. So we've got discounted programs. We've got some insurance programs, health and group. So you can contact it's called MMIC, and what they are is a broker. You can give them your information and they can shop it for you. We've got short and long-term disability. We've also got this well card, savings card, that you can sign up to, and it's free to the BTA member. So you can click here and place your card, and what you do, it's not insurance, but you get a card and hand it out to all of your employees. And when they go to the dentist or the pharmacist or somebody like that, they can save 65% on drug prices, 25% medical visits. There's 59,000 pharmacies, 410 physicians. So it's free to the BTA member, and something that make you look like a hero if you hand it out to your employees, and they can, save some money on their prescriptions and that type of thing. The next one is the BTA education. So we've got some classroom workshops, and then we've got some e-workshops, and then some certification studies down here for CompTIA, and you get CompTIA exam vouchers. So any of these workshops, you can still access that through the education page here, just doing the drop-down menus and find them all. One of them, or a couple of them, is the Building My Business webinar that we do once a month. We're needing to schedule one for May, but all of the past webinars are located here. So you can come into January, and they're all in video or PowerPoint. And we've gone back to, clear back to 2008. And I think Brent said there was 200 and some odd webinars that we've done through the
Yeah,
through
at
the
least.
years here.
Yeah. We started those in January 2008, like Brian said, and about a year into it, Zoom was new to all of us, and about a year into it, I'm like, oh, I could be recording these and putting them on the website. So I didn't start from the beginning, but not too far after that. They're a
Yeah.
great resource to you. They're there available to you. You have to be logged in as a member, so you need your username and password. But what I found is a lot of those webinars are timeless in nature. They have to do with sales strategies. If you can kind of peruse the list, and a lot of people maybe use those as part of their maybe a sales training meeting or something like that, part of a sales meeting. But take a look at those because they're a great resource to you that you may or may not have already known about. So.
And then the other webinar that we produce is the diversifying my business. The building my business, we try to avoid it being an infomercial. We want it just educational on a certain topic. The diversifying my business webinar series is more of an infomercial done by different companies each month. And this month, May 4th, so next week, I guess, they'll be doing one on Never Make a Bad Hire Again, put on by TAG, Technology Assurance Group. So that's those are free to the BTA member. You just sign up, and they're about an hour long. And there again, there's also webinars or archives of all the events that we've held in the past. So you can check that out as well. Let's see here, education, publications. Got the Office Technology magazine that you're all aware of, and you can get the issue online so that you can scroll through the magazine and just go through there and read it. Let's see, what am I missing here? And then our BTA events, and the first one's coming up is the Capture the Magic event in Huntington Beach, California, June 17th through the 19th. These are great opportunities to network with fellow dealers, learn new ideas and strategies. BTA members get a discounted pricing to attend the event. So you can just see what these events are about. And we've got a map that will show you all the upcoming ones. So we've already been down in Orlando in April. We're going to be in Huntington Beach, California in June, in San Antonio, Texas in September, and then Asheville, North Carolina a week later in Asheville for the fall colors. So these are similar to your manufacturer meetings, but they're a lot more intimate, a little smaller in nature, and you'll be able to network with other dealers across the country from Washington to Florida that could be at these events. And generally speaking, there are 100 to 150 attendees, dealer attendees, and that translates to about 50 to 70 or so different dealerships across the country. So it's pretty good that way. That's the nutshell right now that we've got as far as that goes. Anybody have any questions? I want to keep it about at the half-hour mark because know you guys are busy. Does anybody have any questions? Anything I could answer or show you?
No, I don't. I just know that was a lot of useful information. So thank you.
Oh, good.
Very good, Nick.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Nick.
that. Appreciate the rest of you attending. I see Walt, Sherry, and Anita. Thank you for attending today. We hope this gave you at least a little better sense of what BTA offers, or maybe inspired you at your convenience to take a look around and see what else we offer on the website. But keep in mind, has been suggested to reach out to us at any time if you think that we can be of assistance to you. Our emails, I always say, they're the easiest in the industry. So you've been hearing from Brian at bta.org. That's all there is to it. So you could reach out to him anytime. You can reach out to myself, Brent at bta.org, Valerie, Elizabeth. If you think that we could connect you with somebody, I kind of said that early on in the call. It seems like fairly often there's somebody who's asking, they want to be connected, and BTA makes that introduction. I just sent an email yesterday where I was introducing two dealers, actually. I thought one could help the other based on what I knew about the first dealer, and try to set up a call between the two of them. And really that came out of a Dealers Helping Dealers call. I heard one dealer had a particular thing that he was doing in his business. I was in another group meeting And I heard a dealer kind of asking questions, and not everybody was able to answer it completely, but I thought about that first dealer, so I connected the two of them. The guy in the second group, when I mentioned, hey, I know somebody can help, he says, yeah, put me in touch. So be glad to do that at any time. So we appreciate everybody's time today. We appreciate your membership in the association. Brian, you got any parting words?
No, just thank you for being a BTA member and attending the 101 call today, and just give me a call or email me any questions or thoughts about if you're looking for something or anything I can do to help you out.
All right, very good. Well, appreciate everybody's time today. Well, we thank you for your membership, as I said, and we'll hope to talk to you down the road or see you at one of our BTA events. So goodbye all. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.